Shabbat Shalom.
Let's all come together. Shh.
All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
One more time.
Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, bam.
Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome, everyone. It is a pleasure to have you. As you might notice, Cantor Nate is not here this evening, but we have Rabbi Jade filling in. So it's going to be a wonderful night, but, you know, I always want to just start with a question, a thought. What do you love about Shabbos? Come on, raise your hand. What do you love about Shabbos? The week is over. What else, Sam? The challah. Bob. Being at Beit Teshuvah. What else? Community. Harmon. The chadodi. Ethan. The music. Lola. Singing together. The Shabbat joke. My new favorite person. The Shabbat joke of the week. Being in community. What else? What do you love about Shabbat? Being a part of something bigger than ourselves. Hurry. Carrying on tradition. Lador vador. So much to love. Dressing up. Hey, a nice occasion to put on some nice pants or dresses or shirts or whatever you want to wear. Tom. The Rockin' House Band. All right. So there's so much to love. That's what makes it so special. So that's why we're here, because we're trying to have some joy. Out there, it's a balagan. It's a bit of a mess, right? In here, it ain't nothing but a blessing. So Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We're going to get started, and we're going to continue with our candle blessing. So we're going to invite up Alex, our 1-year birthday. Come on up, Alex.
And Max, is Max here?
He's on.
Oh.
Max is going to be, Max lives in Florida, but he's with us in
yes.
spirit, and we have a video from him for later. So we're also honoring Max tonight. But Alex, if you would do the honors of lighting the candles, please, as we bring in the Shabbat spirit. And please, if it is your custom, cover your eyes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Let's continue with Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Asharet, Malachi Elyon. Melech Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Malachi Ashalom, Malachi Elyon. Melech Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Wow. All right. Do you feel the Shabbat spirit yet? I feel it tingling. That was weird. All right. Don't drink while I'm on this bema. I might make you spit out your water. All right. We're going to continue with Yadid Nefesh. Let's do it.
You ready, Michael? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yedid nefesh avarachaman, Yedid nefesh avarachaman, Meshochatecha, El Retzon
Asher Koach. You know, there's this interesting story about a guy named Plimo. And Plimo was known for his righteous deeds. In fact, he was so good, he would often tempt Satan. Now, Satan's different in Judaism than it is in Christianity. In Christianity, Satan comes as like an opposing force to God. But in Judaism, since we believe God is everything, Satan more acts as an accuser, a judge, or a tempter. So in this story, Plimo, knowing he's really good, decides to tempt Satan. What's he got to lose? So one day, Satan comes in the form of a destitute beggar to his house. Plimo and his righteous deeds invite the beggar inside for bread. Not good enough for this fake beggar. He goes to the table, puts his feet up, and demands more food. Not shaken, Plimo does as the beggar asks, and he gives him more food and he gives him wine. Now the destitute beggar is becoming rowdy, throwing his food, cursing, and yet Plimo decides to still be kind. Noticing that it was hard to kind of rock him out of this mode, he decides to fake his own death and accuses Plimo of killing him. It's only then Plimo runs in distress out of the house. Crazy turn of events. Only then does Satan reveal himself, and that's where the story ends. Now, this is a weird story, but there's actually a really interesting part here when it comes to tzedakah. When you're giving money, do the actions of the person matter? What if they're disrespectful? What if unworthy? Does that mean we shouldn't give to them? I think the tradition's teaching us we still give. It doesn't matter what the actions of the other person are. We're still called upon to be righteous. Doesn't matter. So we're going to pass around our tzedakah boxes. It doesn't matter because we are trying to do the little we can do to change this world, despite how other people act in it. Thank you, everybody. All right. Does anybody know what time it is? See, I don't think you really want to hear it. What time is it? All right, every week we tell a Shabbos joke because, you know, Shabbat is a time for joy and laughter, and also I'm the rabbi. I get to decide these things. All right, here's your Shabbos joke of the week. This is called The Rabbi in Hawaii. Rabbi Goldfarb had always had a secret urge to try pork, but he was never going to give in to it. He goes on vacation to Hawaii, and every night at the resort, they have a luau where they bring out delicious-smelling suckling pigs to serve to their guests. Rabbi Goldfarb is incredibly tempted. I'm so far away from home, who's going to know? And so he orders a suckling pig. While he's waiting for it to arrive, who should walk by but Mr. and Mrs. Rosenberg from his congregation? Rabbi Goldfarb, so good to see you here. Imagine running into you here. Anticipating the arrival of the pig, Rabbi Goldfarb tries to make the conversation as short as possible, but to no use. The waiter arrives with a big silver tray containing a roasted pig with an apple in its mouth and places it smack on the table in front of the rabbi. The Rosenbergs look at the pig and they look at the rabbi. The rabbi looks at the Rosenberg and then look at the pig. And he finally says, "This resort is so over the top. Imagine you order an apple and this is how they bring it." And that is your Shabbos joke of the week. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. There's this story that I came across the other day. As you can tell, I love the really interesting stories. I think they teach us the wisest lessons. And I came across an interesting story. It said that there was this famous rabbi, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. And he had a son, another famous rabbi named Rabbi Elazar. And so one day, another famous rabbi comes to visit this famous father and his son. And when he arrives, he asks, "Surely you have a grandson and you have a righteous son." And he said, "You know, if the common prostitute gets 2 coins, he gets 8. So despite our modern sensibilities about sex work, they didn't mean it as a compliment. They saw it as he went wayward. He was selling himself for money, and he kind of disgraced his family, this very prestigious family of rabbis. And so this other rabbi who was visiting took it upon himself to find the young lad, and he takes him, and the first thing he does is he makes him a rabbi. Very interesting. And then he forces him to go study with his uncle, another well-known rabbi. And so he's studying with his uncle, and every day he says, I want to leave. I don't want to be here. I want to go home. And his uncle says to him, you've been given an opportunity. A golden cloak has been put over you. You are a rabbi. How could you want to throw all that away? And he made a vow on that occasion that the thought of leaving would never cross his mind. Fast forward many years later, now a respected rabbi in his own sense, he goes to the Beit Midrash, the house of learning of the rabbi who initially took him away from his family. But the rabbi can only hear his voice, and he's confused. And he says, is that Rabbi Elazar, his father? And he said, no, it's his son. He had kind of come full circle, falling into the footsteps of both his father and grandfather, kind of securing his lineage, and made a huge transformation in the process. The Talmud does something really interesting, which I found very surprising. At the end of the story, they name the rabbi, Rabbi Yossi, who was an actual rabbi. And I have to think that if it was not a real story, they wouldn't have shamed a well-known rabbi by associating him with this story. But that's not the part I'm taking away tonight. The part I'm taking away is he didn't merit to be called rabbi when they made him a rabbi. He didn't earn that. You know, many people, when they walk into these doors, don't earn the right to be here. How could they? They haven't done any of the work. And yet, we see potential in people. We see potential in people in the hope that they will transform, that they will merit the opportunity they are given. Rabbi Yossi had not merited being a rabbi, but because somebody believed in him, because somebody saw the potential in him, he was able to live up to that. He was able to reclaim his dignity, his respect, and his kavod. Everybody in this room can do the very same, as I've done, as many people have done. So when we think about teshuvah, we think about it in many ways. But tonight I'm thinking about as potential, the potential for change, and meriting the opportunities we're given. Shabbat shalom, everybody. So we're going to do something a little different tonight. The teshuvah section, we kind of think of it as one section. We're going to actually do a true teshuvah first for anybody who wants to make true teshuvah, and then gratitude second. So we want to give space first to anybody who has a true teshuvah to make. If you don't, that's okay. But we're trying a new thing where we're making sure the people who need to give teshuvah have the opportunity to do it first. Does anybody have a teshuvah? Jesse Solomon, everybody.
Thank you. I'm Jesse. I'm a grateful member of this community. So the shuva I have to make is actually for right now. I'm making shuva to Stephen. I'm very sorry I did not put your name on the birthday list tonight. It's entirely my fault that you didn't get called up before. It was on the email. That's all on me. I'm actually going to write it in right now. Which I suppose is start of the teshuvah process. But yes, happy birthday, and I'm very grateful for you, and I can't wait to hear what you're going to say and what will happen in the years to follow. Love you.
And that's a reminder, too, that we think that teshuvah has to be the really big things. It doesn't. It doesn't. We should be making teshuvah every day for a million different things. And everybody should have that opportunity. All right. Any teshuvahs before we go to gratitude? All right, everybody. So we're going to call on a few people tonight for gratitude. Oh, wait. Where? Up. Come on up.
Hi, my name is Ari. I'm a grateful returning member of this community. I was given so much love and support here when I was last here a couple months ago, and I left hoping things would work out, and I'm back, and I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful for the opportunity to try this again, and just wanted to thank everyone for giving me that chance. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Gratitudes. The mic is yours, sir.
Hello, my name's Steve. I'm a grateful member of this community. How you doing? I want to give gratitude. I want to give gratitude to this house, to everybody here, all the staff members, for letting me come back here. You know, I didn't know how I was going to feel until I came up here. I really didn't want to leave here, you know. And you know, due to a conflict of interest, the feds, you know, they said we had to go back. Me and Joshua, you know, we had to go back to the halfway house, and you know, I feel like I really, this is my family, this is my home, all the friends I've made here. Maybe I didn't talk to a lot of people here, but at the same time, you know, you're still my family. And it's not over, you know, I'm still going to my meetings, it just doesn't change, you know, my program, you know, I'm gonna, you know, I'm still in my, I have 7 years, 4 months clean. And it continues, and it continues. I just, you know, I haven't been back in 10 years. I've been in and out of this house a few times, you know, back in the early, you know, about 2011, 12, 13, 14, and a day treatment. I left early, you know, I planned on, for the last 7 years in prison, I thought about, wow, you know what, I'm gonna go through this place, I'm gonna do it. You know, and it's going to be awesome. And I remember telling Russ that in one of the meetings, and I'm going to go, man, I'm going to complete this program. And he says, there's no completing this program, there's only moving forward. You know, and he's right, there's only moving forward. And the difference is, this time I left early. I never, all the other times, is like, almost like, you got to go. This time, I had so many people fighting for me. Zach, everybody. I mean, Carrie, Janet. I mean, they called the Bureau of Prisons up. They were calling the guy that said we had to come back. You know, this guy Juan Herrera, and that felt so good to have people actually fighting me, and all the residents that came up to give me a hug, saying goodbye. And I just wanted to thank everyone, and you guys are awesome.
Beautiful. Thank you, Steve. Andrea, did I see your hand?
You can do it. Hello, I'm Andrea. I'm a grateful member of the Bet Teshuvah and a board member. And hi, I've been doing this in August since 2006, and that's getting up and wishing my husband a happy anniversary. Except for COVID. It's 57 years we've been married. We will be married on Monday. And we've gone through so many ups and downs and have weathered it all. And I couldn't think of a better partner than Paul. As you know, he was past chair of the board. He's so enthusiastic. He puts his heart into everything. He's a loose cannon sometimes. Never know what to expect, which is good. I think for 57 years, he still keeps us on our toes. But I also want to say, I think I was listening to what you said. We came in here 16 years and 1 week ago with our son. And he's been sober 16 years and 1 week. And I came in, Paul was actually in New York at a wedding, a family wedding, and we were like deer in headlight. And I said to Paul, you're really going to love this place. And he came in thinking, no, because we had left organized religion a long time ago. But as you can see, he stayed. And we're so grateful because not only for this, we have 2 sober children, adult children, 2 wonderful grandchildren. I also want to give a shout out to my sister who is in Danville, California, which is in Northern California. She just sent in her membership yesterday. She watches every Friday night. So hi, Eileen and Rich. And anyway, we just have a lot of gratitude for this place, and I have a lot of gratitude for Paul. So thank you, and the rabbi. Thank you.
I want you to hear me when I say this. If it wasn't like for community members such as Paul and Andrea, a place like this would not exist. Would not exist. They mean that much to this community. Thank you and happy anniversary. All right, other gratitudes. That's a first.
Hi. I know. I'll probably spoil it. I don't want people. I'm afraid you'll say I went to services and a family reunion broke out or something. But I have to thank Andy for putting up with me. And you, 57 years ago, on our wedding night, I wanted to go see a movie. And the movie probably nobody has seen or heard of. It was called Ballad of a Soldier. And back in the day, it was going to play at midnight. You know, there was no stuff on television. This is a Russian movie and probably the saddest movie ever made. But a lovely movie. And I kept trying to get Andy to, okay, the wedding's over. Let's go to the movies. And so she wouldn't go. But I guess I've never made amends, so maybe it's for trying to get her to see the saddest movie ever made on our wedding night. So thank you. It's been, an amazing 57 years and hard to believe. But anyway, it's great to be here, and this place is so filled with positive spirit that you all bring, and thank you for bringing it every week.
In the back. 57 more. Yeah.
My name is Key. I'm a grateful member of this community, volunteer here. And so I was thinking about it back and forth as to whether I wanted to raise my hand tonight. And I've talked before that Beit Yeshuva is one of the things that's helped me to reconnect my Judaism and my sobriety, being able to volunteer here. The other thing that it's done is this is a place where I am just seen and my identity upheld regardless of the challenges that I might face in the outside world. So, and this is a place where I can come and get out of myself and, be in an environment that affirms sobriety and recovery, and because in a lot of ways, I'm still not ready for the outside world. And that has given me the fact that 2 weeks from today, I'm going to get to have top surgery, which is something I have wanted my whole life. And I wouldn't get that if I wasn't sober. Everything in my whole medical care and all of that depends on my sobriety and on my compliance with my doctor's orders and everything like that. And I just really, I won't be around as much in September as I'm usually here. And I'm going to miss you all when I do. But, I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't have this happening if it weren't for Beit Shiva. Thank you.
One more. In the back.
Hi, I'm Julie, and I'm an extremely grateful member of this community, and I just wanted to say I'm so grateful they took us to the beach today. We had so much fun and such a good group of people enjoying themselves, and there was a lot of staff there, and just so blessed, so grateful. Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And remember, if we're trying to really encourage people to make their teshuvas every week. It doesn't have to be such a big thing. It could be anything that you need to unburden yourself from. So next week, if you feel like you need to share, please do. All right. The music continues. Where's Claire? Let's bring Claire back up, everybody. We're going to continue with Mizmor Shir.
ליום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני וזמר לשם העליון וזמר לשם העליון מזמור שיר ליום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני וזמר לשם העליון וזמר לשם העליון גדי הבוקר חסדך ואמונת הבלילות עלי עזר ועלי דבר עלי היגיון
Claire, everybody. That rocked. All right, we're going to continue with Lecha Dodi.
Right. We're bringing back an oldie. Whoop.
Mikrat kala welcome in the Shabbat bride.
And face the doorway.
בואי ושלום הטבע גם בשמחה וצוהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה
You know, I want everybody to look around the room. Just take a look around. Turn around, look around. Where in the world would all these people come together if not right here? I often think about that. Think about the journeys, the paths of every single person in this room. Tell me one other place except for maybe Dodger Stadium that we would all be together. And I would not go to Dodger Stadium. Unless you want to buy me a ticket, then I'll think about it. What? Jail? You first. But it's special. It shows you, no matter where you come from, who you are, in this room, we are all one community. That is the coolest thing. And that's why it's an honor now to call up our new residents, Ariel, Nikki, RMP, and Garrity. Come on up.
We're gonna call up our birthday, Alex. Thank you.
Come on up. Just gonna line up right here.
And Steve. Oh my gosh, yes. We went through this whole thing. Steve, yes.
Oh, Steve.
All right. Everybody, this is
Ari?
Ari! Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who come to bless in the name of the source of life.
welcome.
Let him say it back.
No. Oh.
Nelech be'or b'shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One.
Welcome. Community, this is
Suren.
Soren, Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech be'or b'shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in light of the Divine One. Welcome.
community, this is
Garrett?
Garrett, Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech be'or b'shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One.
community, this is
Nikki.
Nikki, Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech. Beor. B'shem. Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome.
community, this is
Lauren.
Ren. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech. Beor. B'shem. Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. As per our newer tradition, there's an aspect of the Torah where God asks people where they are. But God is not asking where you're at physically. God wants to know where you're at spiritually. And God asks that with this term, ayeka, where are you? And there's only one response we give to that, hineni, hineni. So I'm going to ask you this word, ayeka, and you're going to repeat, hineni, I am here. Ayeka, 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 ayeka. Welcome, everybody. Let's give him a round of applause.
So welcome again. Thank you so much for coming home, as we like to say. It's our honor to walk with you through this journey. And this blessing that we say, Baruch haba b'shem Adonai, is said during very key Jewish life events. And so this moment right here is a beautiful life event, and we're honored to be a part of that. There are going to be days where you're happy to get to Torah study at 8 a.m., and there's going to be days where it's the last thing you're going to want to do, and you're going to want to run out those doors. But we're here to help you through it, and we just ask you to do one thing, and that is
hold on.
Welcome. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. All right, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Let's give it up for our new residents and our birthdays. Good job. Sorry.
We're going to call up Rachel.
All right, everybody. We're going to now
And Micah?
turn to our Misha Barak, our prayer for healing. So many people in our lives could use a prayer for healing, whether that is emotionally, physically, spiritually. So I'm going to scan the room, and if you have a name you'd like to share, either right under your breath or out loud, however you'd like to share it, just raise your hand. Ivy. Thank you. Ted. Thank you. Thank you. Friend Sue. Thank you. Hold your children. Thank you. Carol Alice. Thank you. Your daughter and son. Thank you. Suha? IDF soldiers.
Scott Belsky.
Awesome. My brother Joe. Rachel will lead us in Misha Barak.
Misha Barak Avotenu Avraham Yitzhak Ve'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rahel Leah Yivareh Virapeh Et Aholim
Rachel, everyone. And we're reminded that healing is not always cure. The cure is not always healing. And whatever healing is needed, we hope it comes. And we offer them a refuah shlema, a speedy and a whole recovery. And let us all say, Amen. Thank you, everyone. We're going to continue with our call to prayer, the Baruch Hu. Please rise if you're safe and secure to do so. Please face the ark. May be seated. We continue with the Shema. Please cover your eyes if it is your custom.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך וכשבתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך.
Amen. So via Hafta translates on you shall love. And so I always like to ask a question of something you love. Every week it's different. Beit Teshuvah is so much about music here. So what's your favorite genre of music? Come on, hands. What do you love, Sam? House music. All right, what else? Pop music. Broadway. Jazz. Country. Classic rock. Psychedelic what? Kumbaya, I don't know what that is. What's that? Motown. Folk song. Crooners. What's that? Okay. Blues. Dubstep. Oldies. I'm scared to ask what era the oldies are now. Filipino rap music, Tim. What's that? Punk rock. Death metal. All right. All right. Yeshiva Boys Choir. Tickets not yet sold out. Anybody else? Hair bands, 80s hair. Journey, come on, people. You're alone in that. All right. Lullabies. Big in my house. Anybody else? So many not named. Classical music. Salsa. We're just calling out music genres now. Reggae. What? Ambient music, setting the tone. 90s hip hop, possibly the greatest era of hip hop. Elevator. All right, now we're just getting silly. Wait, hold on. Shh. What's that? Okay, Midwest punk. Anybody else? I'm learning a lot tonight about music. Well, we said that, but lullabies. What's that? As opposed to expensive jazz? Jewish music, come on. All right. Taylor Swift? All right, that's another question. All right. All right. Shh. Just good to know what everybody likes in terms of their music taste. All right. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. In this week's Torah portion, we talked about it earlier the week in Torah study, but there's a verse that I find very surprising and yet full of wisdom. And in it, Moses warns the Israelites that soon you will enter the land. And when you do, you will have fine houses and gold and silver and livestock. And all your needs will be met, and you will be satiated. Sounds like a good thing, right? 40 years in the desert, 400 years as slaves. And yet a famous rabbi, Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, says, actually, Moses is warning the Israelites. They think they've had it hard up until now, physically, emotionally. But the real spiritual test is when all your needs are met. It's when you have everything you need that you start to be really tested. But the verse ends with something even more fascinating. At the very end of the verse, it says, and a time will come where you will say that I did all this by my hands, that it was only by my own strength that I acquired all this. Saying that eventually a time will come where they will forget God did anything for them. That they will think back and think, I did this only by my own hand. Now, besides that being incredibly narcissistic and egotistical, there's also an inherent danger in that. Because when you start thinking you yourself have done everything for yourself, lies a very peculiar challenge. Judaism is a very interesting faith in that it's subversive. It was subversive against idol worship. In fact, all of the Torah seems to be in contrast to what the main religions of the time was, which was worshiping false idols. But what's the problem with that? The problem was, if you're willing to worship false idols, you're also willing to worship humans as gods, as we saw with Pharaoh and many of the ancient Near Eastern kings. If you're willing to worship humans as gods, then maybe you're willing to do just about anything. And they did, including child sacrifice. They literally sacrificed their children to their gods. So this verse seems kind of benign, a little arrogant, but it's so much deeper. Because when you start thinking you yourself have achieved everything in your life with no help from anyone else, you're willing to do things that maybe aren't right, that maybe aren't good. The truth is, no one gets anywhere without the help of other people. Everybody's recovery is in their own hands. We often say that. But nobody in this room is getting sober alone. Everyone is getting sober and clean with the help of this community, with the help of God, whatever that might be to you, with the help of your friends, with the help of your family. Nobody is in it alone. So the Torah is teaching us, when you start to think back many years into the future, I did all this for myself. That's when the real challenge begins. That's when the real danger begins. Because when you start to think you are that important, maybe you're willing to do just anything. Maybe you think it's all not worth it. Maybe you're willing to throw it away. Maybe you're willing to harm other people in the process. Because when we only think about ourselves, that's when we hurt other people. That's actually when we hurt ourselves. So the Torah is teaching us maybe the most important thing that we could take away. We're all in it together. We all do it together. That's the safest way forward in life, as a community, as a people, as a nation, as a family. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. All right. We're going to do Shalom Rav. We're going to invite the band back up. And Joyce. Oh, look at them. Give it up for Joyce, everybody.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech Adon Lehol HaShalom. Ki ata hu melech Adon Lehol HaShalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov be'enecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
Give it up for Joyce, everybody.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Yasher Koah. All right, everybody, it's that special part of the evening. It's an honor to call back up Alex, 1 year. Let's give it up for Alex, everybody.
I'm Alex. I'm a grateful member of this community. A lot of the residents know me as Izzard. That's what the I is for. Man, this is crazy. I got addicted to prescription pills when I was 14, and for the next 15 years, I was pretty much just lost in my addiction. And, you know, things got pretty bad towards the end. I cried for help to God and to my parents, and both answered. They got me into detox, and then I got led here. And yeah, it's crazy that Torah portion really kind of hit, because it's true. Like, I didn't do this on my own. I did it with the help of so many people, starting with my parents. And my sponsor, Steve, is here. And yeah, I met a lot of people in this building that I became really close with. And you know, I've been laughing for the first time, like really laughing, and it feels like forever. And it's just amazing to be able to you know, hang out with you guys. And to the newcomers, I know what it feels like to be in your first week here. For me, in my experience, I was terrified, and I'm not Jewish, so I didn't really know anything about this. I was kind of hiding the whole time. Yeah, I was just really scared. And things got a lot better. I started talking to people, and yeah, I would just suggest getting to know people here. There's a lot of good people in this room, and I know this because they're sitting next to you right now. And it's an honor to be here and share this day with you guys, and to be with you. And I do have a poem that that kind of stuck out. I read it when I first came in, and it resonated more as time went on. And it's actually by Tolkien from Lord of the Rings. And so I'll read just a few lines. It goes, "All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost." And for me, that really resonates, because when I was in my active addiction, it did feel like I was out there, lost. But all of those moments led up to this moment and meeting all of you guys here. And, when he says, all that is gold does not glitter, the relationships that I made in recovery, both with others and with myself, is something that I feel like can't be bought. And it also serves as the roots to my recovery. So for that, I thank you guys, and it's an honor to be here with you. Thanks.
Don't go anywhere just yet. Tonight we are bestowing this necklace of chesed, kindness. May you continue to be kind to yourself and others. Let's give it up for Alex, everybody. Thank you. Next, we're going to call up Stephen C., 3 years.
Oh, I was like, where'd you go? Hello, my name is Stephen. I am a returning happy member of this community. Talk about a welcome. 3 years ago, let me bring this down a little bit. 3 years ago, I thought I was going to die. And one of my best friends, someone you may know, Mr. Jesse Solomon, helped me get that life back on track. He told me about the program he had gone through, a wonderful place called Beit Teshuvah, and it was just about the end of the height of COVID, and I didn't know what to do stuck at home all the time, so I drank, and I drank a lot, and I didn't stop no matter how badly I wanted to. And I needed a house of return, a place that would always be there, would always be ready, and this was the place. And if you open your heart to it, and you make sure that you're putting in the work and you do what you can, this is going to be your home forever. So with that, all I have really to say is thank you.
We're bestowing you tonight the necklace of chod, splendor. Give it up for Alex. Stephen, everybody. And then, I got to say that before we watch this video, Max Truin, 3 years, was one of the first people I spoke to about this position. He's a family friend, and he really encouraged me and really helped me. So we're so honored to be celebrating Max tonight, and I believe we have a video from Max all the way from Florida. So let's put that up.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Max Truin, and I'm a grateful member of this community. It feels so weird to be saying that. I haven't been back to Beit Teshuvah in almost 3 years or celebrated a cake in all of my 3 years. But I felt like it was time to come back and to celebrate this milestone. Beit Teshuvah was the only place, the only community that accepted me for me. When I came to Beit Teshuvah, I was a really miserable, damaged soul. I came in broken, and who could forget the big black eye? I think that was my trademark. Beit Teshuvah was more than just a place of recovery. It was a sanctuary where I found support and compassion, a community that had my back when nobody else did. When my family didn't want anything to do with me, Beit Teshuvah said, we'll take you. It's so great to be part of this community. And at times it's difficult because I live across the country in Miami, but I try my best to stay connected, whether it's attending Shabbat services, reaching out to Rabbi Michael, reaching out to Sarah Jacobs, or the entire Beit Teshuvah staff, or just my friends who I went through the house with. I'm always reminded that it could always be worse. And I'm so grateful to Beit Teshuvah for allowing me to give me my life back. Today, I have a great career. I have a wonderful family, a supportive wife, an amazing son, Austin, and a new baby on the way. I just want to say thank you to Beit Teshuvah. Without your help and support, I don't know where I would be today. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I owe my life to Beit Teshuvah, and I want to thank you. To all the new residents, hold on. I love you all.
And we don't have a necklace to give to Max, but I will bestow the blessing of wisdom because he shared a lot of wisdom with me before I really knew if this was the place for me, and I was so, so grateful. So let's give it up for all our birthdays this evening. Let's bring them back up. Come on, everybody, get up here. Come on. Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Alex, Steven, and Max. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober. You know, I'm kind of sitting with something Alex said. You know, you hear many people get up here and say that, you know, they're laughing for the first time. Laughing wasn't ever a problem I had, but I hadn't cried for about a good 12 years of my life. I wanted to so badly, and I just couldn't cry. I just couldn't cry. And early in my recovery, one day I was watching a commercial, and it just came out of me. You know. Those medical commercials, man, they the father and the son. It's like, what the fuck's happening to me? But it's a beautiful thing, getting in touch with your emotions again. Now I cry at all the movies and, you know. All right, everybody, we're going to continue with Oseh Shalom, our prayer for peace. So let's bring the band back up. Come on. Let's give it up for Harmon, everybody. And Dave.
You have the mic?
Oh, and Dave. Dave Sobel, everybody.
Yeah, Dave.
Hey, I need you guys to stand up for peace. Can we take a stand for peace tonight? Everybody
All
up.
right,
Come on,
everybody
Nate's
up.
not here, but let's get some energy in here. Oseh shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. I can't hear you guys. Oseh shalom bimroma, shalom bimroma. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimroma. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yo. What's time but an illusion? What's time if we ain't choosing? Money without the using, hard work without the bruising. Time is the master and I am the slave. It's got me from the death to the day I'm in the grave. Living in a prison, you can't feel the sea. It's everywhere inside of you and me. But the time has come for us to meet as one. Under the sun, not seeking for possession. No attachment is the lesson. Maybe dark times together, that is the blessing. But my story will sing. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. With the roar of a lion and the roots of a tree. Be wary of an lion that you can't see. When all the time you have the lock and the key. Hey, Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Thank you guys. Mama time. Hey, make some noise for the band.
And that's a reminder if anybody wants to participate in the service and is willing to put in the effort, the time, and please let Cantor, Nate, or Laura know. We love to have different people coming up and sharing. All right. We're going to next do our mourner's Kaddish prayer for all those we've lost, either on the anniversary of their passing or the recent passing of loved ones. But first, let's do our year of mourning. First off, the condolences to the family of former alum Matthew Jaffe. The funeral is Tuesday, 10 a.m. at Mount Sinai. We are thinking about the Jaffe family in their time of loss. May Matthew's memory be for a blessing. We are also still mourning Elaine Gumpert, Marty Schiffer, Dina Hofkosh, Benjamin Paul, David Rudderman, Paul Marr, Howard Siegelman, Greg Sutton, Lisa Beth Cooper, Stephen Reisman, William F. Besser, Aurora Clark, Jake Schneider, Mitch Chodesh, David Hansen, Asher Barkin, Everett James, Rabbi Yossi Karen, Susan Gesundheit, Harvey Weiner, Josephine Plata Villarreal, Sarah Wilenchinsky, Stuart Lautman, Peter Bergman, Danica Valencia, Constance Ross Landis, Isabel New, Edwin M. Greenberg, Patricia Page, Jean Geller, Sherry Coop Holland, Mark Wiseman, Philip Arbite, Barbara Ann Horowitz, Harold Rothstein, Dolores Aguar Avina, Danya Gold, Frederick Bernstein, Jerry Lauterstein, Victoria Kotrich, Minerva Krevoy, Raya Stern, Beverly Horowitz, and Bernard Bagish. And our Yerksites this evening are Jack Miller, Sean Ansight, Stephen Albright, Diane Newman, Barbara Burns, Jay Yellen, Lois Lobel, David Severson, Howard Lipstone, Cherry Barr, Elias Birnbaum, Craig S. Pines, Lee Zucker, Rachel Joseph, Richard Bennett, Gertrude Epstein, Nathan Neubauer, Elisa Fruman, Lawrence Lauterstein, and Paul Breslow. Are there any other names that we're holding at this time? Either the recent passing or the anniversary of their passing? If you're on... Oh, go, Kathy. Dina Hopkins. So, understand again. Thank you. Ted. Thank you. Bernard Bagish. No, no, thank you. Thank you. to my best friend Lee Lippin, who lost his life to this fucking disease. If you're honoring the life of someone, please rise for the mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Gadash Shemei Rabbah, Bi'alma divra kirute v'amlich malchute, B'chayechon u'vyomechon u'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, B'agalav v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mivarach elam omei omaya. Yiparak v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudasha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechamata damiran b'yama v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May their memories forever be a blessing. Thank you, everybody. All right. Shabbat sponsors. Here we go. For Paul, on our 57th anniversary, I can't imagine being on this life's journey with anybody but you, Andy. In honor of my 3-year birthday, Max Truin. Thank you. And if you'd like to sponsor a Shabbat, we always can use sponsors. Please contact Sarah Jacobs. Thank you, everybody. All right, High Holidays, join us on October 2nd for Erev Rosh Hashanah. For membership or tickets, please go to our website or contact Sarah. Our congregation is designed with one intention, to include and ignite every soul. At Beit Teshuvah, just showing up means you're giving back. Here, we are more than a congregation. We are a community. All right, only 3 weeks left. Join us on Monday, September 16th. I'll be in a golf cart. Other people will be swinging. To register for more information, contact Cameron at cdenny@beitteshuvah.org. They always put the phone number, but I'm not going to tell you the phone number because you're not going to remember it. Okay, 310-202-2289, and I'll be quizzing you later. All right. Help wanted. Residents need jobs. Please, please. If you know somebody, if you are somebody who can help a resident get an internship or a job, that could make the very difference in a stronger recovery. So email or call Eduardo Salas, who runs our career center. All right. Alumni Picnic. The picnics will take place on October 26th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and it will be held at Veterans Memorial Park, 4017 Overland Avenue. That is in Culver City, 90230. BTF Thrift Store. Shop at the BTF Thrift Store, located at 1422 and 1424 La Cienega Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. Remember, all proceeds go back to Beit Teshuvah, where it will save a life. If you'd like to shop there, please do. If you'd like to donate to there, please do. I got my dining room set from there. Very nice. What's that? Oh, and yeah, Bake Teshuvah. Hey, they could put it on my list. Bake Teshuvah. Let's put it on the list. All right, this week's Spotlight, Jesse Espy. Come on. There he is. Check out Jesse's story in the Spotlight. Jesse Solomon does all the writing. Thank you for the weekly Spotlight. All right, everyone. I mean, I just love everybody here. This is such a great. I don't want it to end, but it's getting late. So let's do our Kiddush and our Motzi. Right, Rabbi Jade, back up. You know, before we start, sorry. You know, whenever you remove a central piece like Cantor Nate, it could really cause a lot of ripples. But Rabbi Jade did such an excellent job tonight stepping up. Very hard to step into somebody's shoes, but he did a great job. So,
all the people that sang.
Yeah, everybody. I know Cantor Nate usually thanks everybody. Thank you,
Everyone,
yeah.
thank you to everyone in the back, in our
Joyce.
studio, making all of this happen. We couldn't do this without you. It's really a group effort. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. All right, let's do it. Shabbat shalom, everybody.